Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you have been warned. So here I come in 3. Look, 2. Look, 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Ah, the greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. And the greatest it will ever be. All right, guys. Let's get serious, though. All right, so we got some... we got onboardings like a motherfucker. I'm going to tell you right now, I have 3 Cardano stories already. I mean, I'm not doing them tonight. We're going to split these up over the... Cardano's making big moves, and so we're going to talk about one of them is that Cardano... And then the reason I'm bringing this one up is... Okay, so first of all, Cardano and PricewaterhouseCoopers are going to commercialize Cardano. Oh, they're going to get out on a big old Cardano show. Big old, you know who PricewaterhouseCoopers is? Yeah. All right. And so we're going to talk about that. And the reason I bring it up is because yesterday, when we did the Cardano story, was it yesterday? Or like 2 days ago, right? Wasn't it? Couldn't have been longer than 2 days ago. Right. Oh, yeah, when Cardano came out with their investment product. Right, and they said right, and then Hoskinson was like, "Yeah, and we're gonna commercialize it, right?" All right, well, here we're gonna learn about those commercializations, and this is some big shit, Cardano hodlers, and then new IOTA embedded Linux distro. So here they go. I told you guys they're patenting it, and I'm gonna show you what the motherboard looks like. It's a real tiny story. It'll probably take like 30 seconds to read, but I want you to see the actual product, right? Yeah, I like to, get a visual of what an embedded, I mean, I know what they look like, but, you like to get a visual of, just a visual of stuff, right? And, and plus, like I said, they're patenting around it. Yeah, the embedded chip. All right, well, so we'll get there when we get there. Man, I keep yapping. All right. And then a major Swiss bank launches crypto services. Full crypto services, regulated Swiss bank. They're going to be running around Europe. And I think they're going to run around over to Singapore. So we're going to read about it. I had a Singapore story today, but we'll do that one tomorrow because I just wanted to do this IOTA one too. All right, so let's begin how we begin, brothers. Begin how we begin. Bye. Oops. Wait, that's the wrong bang. Oh, shit. Wait a second. I forgot to even open up the... Hold on a second. Silly, I forgot to even get this ready. There we are. Coin market cap. All right. Let's get the market overview. All right, what do we got? I heard Bitcoin did some good shit today. Let's see. Bitcoin is at... Wait, where's that other paper? Bitcoin is at $9,309. All right. Nice. And when I left you yesterday, we were at $9,035. So, what was that? About $265 rise or something like that? Something around it. 2 and change. All right. Bitcoin now. Slow, steady rise. All right. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Tether, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, and Cardano now taking over the number 10. Yes. Well, with what I read, I'm about to read you tonight. Fuck. It's obvious. Look. All right. Now what are we doing? Market moves the day, brothers. I'm on this new medication, so my brain's a little... That's also partly why these are taking longer to come out, because I'm waking up, but it's like it takes me a while to get my brain right. Fuck. It's only going to be for another week, so I'm good. All right. Let's move on with my medical problems. Look. Single digits up, single digits down, brothers. Market moves the day. Single digits up, single digits down. What else is new? Single digits up, single digits down. Holy Ethereum Classic, right? Everyone's talking about this, how it's just blasting off lately. Look at that, 12.42% yesterday. Yeah. I have some of that shit. We got it. Remember, I think a bunch of us do, right? If you guys are here with me in 2018, we hard forked it, didn't we? Right? We got it from some hard fork. I got to go check my Ether wallet thing. See how many of these things I have. It's neat. Anyway, it's going up. I forgot I even owned that. I didn't even... when I did the portfolio juggle stories, I've even just forgot I even have this shit. But it doesn't count because I didn't pay for it. It was just given. It was the airdrop crap or the hard fork thing. So I don't really count that as my portfolio. I just count it as, gifts from crypto land. All right, let's move on, brother. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, fuck, IOTA. You going up too? Yeah, telling you guys, you gotta get on the ball. Gotta start buying stuff. Gotta start buying heavy now. I'll start buying. All right, single digits up, single digits down. Two. Single digits up. Two. Single digits down. All right, let's look who lost money day. You see anything on here and you like, you go get it because it is on sale. Buy. Top 10 loser of the day: Synthetics Network, Centrality, Bitcoin, Hedge Trade, Bitcoin SV, Yapstone, Cosmos. Never heard that before. Yapstone. Cosmos, Crypterium, Augur, and Kyber Network. Let's see who made money today, brothers. Buy. What? Who the fuck? Block Stamp? What's that about? Well, whatever it's about. It looked like it was about at 60 cents yesterday, and it's about, or I don't know, it looked like it was about 80 cents yesterday. Well, whatever it was, man, it just went up. All right, look, top 10 of the day, brothers. Top 10 gainers: Block Stamp, Kick Token, Zcoin, Quant, Ethereum Classic, Nexo, ZB Token, Lisk, Monocoin, and Icon. Let's see what total market cap of the day is. Should be pretty nice. Total market cap of the day, brothers. Sisters. Look. 255.2 billion. 255.2 billion in total market cap today. And buy. Yes. Volume, 24-hour volume at 124 even. $124 billion even. Nice. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do the number thing. I got so happy when I saw the volume. So first of all, back to the market cap. So today's market cap is $255.2 billion. When I left you yesterday, we're at 249.2. So that's an even $6 billion rise in volume. In market cap. And then, yes, 24-hour volume. Nice. When I left you yesterday, we're at 120.5. And today we're at 124.0, which gives us a $3.5 billion rise in volume. I like it above the hundreds. At least, we'll get, obviously, later down the road, we'll be getting into 200, 300, 500, shit like that. But for now, I like to just see that nice, slow, steady growth, keep us going over 100. Look, all right, let's see what we got. Cardano, bang! Cardano Foundation, aligning with PricewaterhouseCoopers to commercialize Cardano blockchain. So we read about it, right? When Hoskinson went to, the other day we read about, he was at the World Economic Forum. I read you that story. Remember, there were 3 onboardings in that one story that he just went over to the World Economic Forum and basically cleaned up. He basically just said, look, I got blockchain. Who wants in? And people raised their hands. So that was 3 onboardings. And he said he wants to commercialize, and he wants to do a major campaign to really get this thing rocking and rolling, right? So normally I don't talk about things like this, but this is different. I don't care about, the Winklevoss kids put their little ad up in the New York subways, and that other guy has his little ad about dump gold, buy Bitcoin kind of crap. That's one little thing, but this is different. I mean, PricewaterhouseCoopers is one of the major powerhouses of the world. And you have PricewaterhouseCoopers about to go do this, and when we read it, you'll see. This ain't a joke. It's not some ad campaign. It's not just a couple billboards put up on some buses or something. It's a full, this is real. Like, this is the real deal, so that's why we're going to read this one. Plus, obviously, I know a lot of you own Cardano, so, here's what Cardano's doing. So, look, let's begin. Well, let me get a sip first. Settle down, brother. Let me get a sip. Let me get a quick sip. Yeah, I got 2 more Cardano stories already. I had to just choose one, so I decided to choose this one because it's a little light and fluffy. But I got another one about what they're doing with the European Union, and I got another one about I can't tell you that one or else it'll ruin the story because I know you'll go read it yourself. But I got another one where they're doing another onboarding. All right. Yeah, they're just rocking and rolling. Like I told you guys, I don't go looking for stories. The stories got to find me. I don't go looking. They got to find me. Well, Cardano's been finding me. Look, Charles Hoskinson has said he's leveraging the PWC PricewaterhouseCoopers, not the PWC, PricewaterhouseCoopers is a company, to commercialize the Cardano blockchain. Cardano Foundation and IOHK are going to be finalizing ideas to make the Cardano blockchain outstanding and deployable as a commercial model by different firms. Charles Hoskinson, after returning from Davos, that was the World Economic Forum stuff I read to you about on Saturday. After returning, he spoke to the Cardano community via a YouTube live stream. He said the firms involved in the commercialization are going to devise a strategy to make Cardano widely used across the globe. Exactly. They're not fucking around. It's not some little ad campaign or some little fuckery. Like, they're making this a full-on, the real deal, like how regular companies work, not these little crypto things. You'll see. Watch. I'll show you what I mean. PWC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, according to Cardano's Charles Hoskinson, is going to be behind a consolidated commercial strategy for Cardano. Price motherfucking PricewaterhouseCoopers. Okay? PWC, one of the big four auditing firms. These guys were the guys who, when we had the housing crash, they went and audited the banks. Yeah, give us your books, fucksticks. We're going to see what you've been doing around here. What kind of gorilla we got going all crazy up here on Wall Street. That's how huge they are. One of the big four auditing firms worldwide will receive input from Cardano's official advertising firm, McCann, which is responsible for everything rebranding of the blockchain project. The moment there's consolidation from Cardano Foundation and Emergo, they named it. I'm going to read you about this Emergo thing tomorrow. Yes, that's the one I said I wasn't going to tell you about. Fuck. We're going to read about that tomorrow, though. The moment I don't like to do two stories on one coin in one night. It's a little, it's a bit much. Everyone needs a piece. So the moment there's consolidation from Cardano Foundation and Emergo, PricewaterhouseCoopers will work on the final commercial strategy, setting up seminars and workshops to achieve the necessary things that will make the commercialization a success. Yeah, they're going to be calling in, workshops and everything, calling in, interested parties and, government officials and whoever, all these people, and actually teaching them about stuff, seminars. Holy. All right. On the commercial side, we're trying to align all the strategies of the organizations together, Hoskinson said. PricewaterhouseCoopers is the entity that we've negotiated with to work with us on that. There's still some final things to do on the contract. He said the kickoff date would be resolved very soon, and the first marketing wave launched. The first wave of marketing is also kind of in a beta state, ready for me and my chief of staff and my marketing directors and so forth to review. And then, of course, we'll run it through another iteration this week. So he's saying the marketing campaign's pretty much ready. We're just going to look it over, and that's it. We'll give the approval or not. So this thing is locked, cocked, and ready to rock. And when Hoskinson and his boys, if they give the go-ahead, here we go. So the blockchain expert who broadcasted live from Colorado said he had a lovely time during his stay in Davos, Switzerland. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Hoskinson said he met interesting people at several events during his visit, saying it was truly worth the investment and time and effort. Speaking further, Hoskinson said they are planning to release the next update milestone 3 for the ITN. All right. On his outing in Davos, the CEO of IOHK said he met a lot of Fortune 500 companies at different events. He met them. right? That's the difference. Hoskinson actually spoke at Davos. Yeah. Some crypto companies, Ripple, sent people to Davos. Yeah, but they didn't speak at anything. No one even knows who the fuck they were. Hoskinson spoke at Davos. Yeah. It's not just, I know that people are like, oh, so-and-so was at this conference, so-and-so. Yeah, just because you're there doesn't mean people are talking to you. They don't know who you are. You know what I mean? Anyone can go. I could fucking go to Davos if I want. Does it mean some bankster is going to talk to me? No. And that's the difference is Hoskinson went there, yeah, and he spoke. He was a keynote speaker at some one of the events. One of the, the little, they have the talks, right? They're all these little talks, right? Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, when Garlinghouse says, yeah, we're at Davos, yeah, no one's talking to you. You're just a visitor. Hoskinson is a participant. Big difference. Big difference. So things are certainly evolving on that commercial side. And there's a high degree of interest for Cardano as a platform, and it's very important that we make sure that the interest can be matched with real-life support so that those interest points can turn into products of market buy. So that's the strategy. They're locked, cocked, and ready to rock on an advertising run. So like I said, people are always complaining, Cardano, it's taking so long. Yeah, these guys they're not little tech nerds who are just out for a couple, fame and fortune. They're real. They're trying to create a superior product that'll last for life type thing, right? And so apparently what the feeling I'm getting is, yeah, well, they believe they have achieved that end. And, well, now they're ready they've taken one of the big four in the world to commercialize this bad boy now. Now they said, now we're ready to roll out, right? I'm excited. I told you right now. I told you already. I'm getting Cardano in my portfolio. When I do this juggle next month. A couple weeks actually, about 17 days from now. Yeah. Because you could see like how they are. They wouldn't release anything until they knew it was perfect. Now that they're saying they're releasing, that shows me ready to go. All right. Now, let's move on to my next one. Bang! Here's IOTA news. Power consumption of Bitcoin 5.6 million times higher compared to IOTA. We're not going to read that part. Everybody knows that. But I'm going to read you about the new embedded, about product. I don't give a fuck what Bitcoin's doing. But bang! New embedded Linux distribution. Look at these. I'm going to show you them. Bang! Look at the motherboards. Bang! Oh, just a little teaser. We're going to get there. So, I've shown you, IOTA, right? The standard, right? These are embedded chips. So that means IOTA is embedded on the chip. Do you get it? Do you understand what it embedded? So it's not an operating system that you upload and you do this and this. No, it's on it. You buy it, bang, it's IOTA enabled on the chip. That's what embedded means. It's in it. It's embedded. What other word do you want to use? So look. So IOTA is in a new embedded Linux distribution. And as you can see, they already have the hardware. This shit's getting sold right now. People are buying it right now. All right, this is a quick one, so let's hurry up. And it's a little techie, so there's not going to be much yap. It's just going to read it. Already in early January, Bernardo Rodriguez received a grant from the Ecosystem Development Fund of the IOTA Foundation for the development of an open embedded layer for IOTA. So IOTA had some sort of contest, right, last year, and they were telling people, show us your idea, and if we like it, we'll give you money to do it. And so this guy, Bernardo Rodriguez, he did get a grant from the Ecosystem Development Fund, and let's see what he made. So the project of an open embedded layer of IOTA projects, Meta IOTA, is intended to enable an easy and fast integration of IOTA projects into Yocto-based embedded Linux distributions. SC and F reported. So I don't know what Yocto-based embedded Linux distributions are, but bottom line is, it's IOTA is integrated right in there, into the Linux, and into the hardware. I'm going to show you this hardware in a second. With Honeycomb OS, Rodriguez recently released Another embedded Linux distribution tailored for IOTA nodes. So that other one, oh, I see. It was two things. Oh, my bad. Now I'm getting it. All right. Oh, my head is waking up here. All right. So they did the one for the Yocto based, but they also have this one. The Honeycomb OS released another embedded Linux distribution for IOTA nodes, clients, and Tango-related tools. So it is mainly based on Pokey. Oh, okay, so this one was based on Yocto. Look, man, I don't know what those are. That sounds like some programming standard of some kind. So Yocto-based, they did the Yocto-based ones, and now they're coming out with the Pokey-based ones. And was created with tools from the Yocto project. Okay, so they used tools from the Yocto project to create the Pokey stuff, and they created it with the tools of the Yocto product and open embedded. So, all right, actually, I didn't catch that when I read that first time. I was just all happy about seeing the pictures of the stuff, wanting to show you guys. Look, it's real. Anyways, of course it is. I'm not lying to you. They're not lying to us like that. So look, as Rodriguez further explains, Honeycomb OS is part of Meta IOTA, which is supported by the IOTA Ecosystem Development Fund. So, in detail, Rodriguez describes each build. So let's have a picture of the stuff while we listen to him describe it. So here's the stuff. Wow, there's a couple of them, but here's 4 of them. So these are the embedded motherboards right here. All right, you can see they got the USB ports here, little USB. They got their ports in there. Something to add. They got the PCI bus and ready to go. A little bit of memory on there, and look, it's good to go. All right, so look. So this is what Rodriguez says, the guy who invented all this. Each build is based on machine configurations from a specific open embedded BSP layer tailored for the board. This allows for better performance when compared to one-fits-all kinds of distros, such as Diet Pi, RBN, and Raspbian, which usually provide a single binary image for many different board versions to ensure backwards compatibility. All right, I don't really know what he means there, but it just means, it sounds like he's saying it's not one size fits all. You can kind of tinker around and do stuff with it. Honeycomb OS is supposed to be a minimalistic and light as possible. I told you guys about that. When I was a kid, we used to have Linux distributions. When I told you when I used to do hacking, we had a whole Linux. We had like Linux distros on floppy disks. I know you kids probably don't know what a floppy disk is, but it was a little disk and it had like 1.44 megabytes on it. Bang, we'd have a whole Linux system on there. Yeah. So minimalistic. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Minimalism. Anyway, whatever, man. So that all the CPU power is used for Tangle calculations. And that's what makes the Tangle so powerful, is that these actual machines that you put on the Tangle do calculations for the Tangle. Right? Like, that's why IOTA, it's infinitely scalable. Yeah, I'm not just saying that to make a point. It truly is. You can put, you want 1 million nodes on this thing? IoT devices? Fine. You want 1 billion IoT devices on it? Great. The bigger it grows is the faster the network works. Yeah, man. It makes, I told you, I've always said that, I've told you guys 100 times. The Tangle makes blockchains look like pieces of shit. Right? Blockchains are not scalable. They got a fucking paltry, I don't know, I think 1,000 transactions a second is something that everyone cheers about. They're hackable. They're 51% attackable and all that. Now, you can't do that shit with IOTA, homeboy. IOTA is infinitely scalable. Put all the IoT devices on this baby you want. Yeah, it's unhackable. It's quantum proof. You're going to have to get past the quantum era, then get to hacking IOTA. That's fucking 20 years down the road. So you're not going to be able to hack this thing for 20 years. What was it? Scalability, security. Oh, yeah, and transactions. Yeah, instant. Yeah, it can handle how many transactions you want, fuckstick. 1 billion? Sure. Because the machines do it, right? The machines themselves on the Tangle do it, right? So they get used, here it says right here, for the calculations. And then they send that to the, I guess they're good. Well, there's the new thing called Corticide or something that's coming, and I guess those will be where the shit gets done or whatever. Anyways, though. So, but that's what makes the Tangle is amazing, man. It's amazing. Actually, I'll tell you one thing right now. I was listening to one of the founders of IOTA the other day. He said the blockchain's probably going to be obsolete in 10 years compared to the Tangle. I didn't want to bring that up because it's a little confrontational, but yeah, he said that. The other day he said that if you Google IOTA, if you Google something like says IOTA blockchain to be obsolete in 10 years or something, I bet you'll see it. He was like, blockchain's crap. Which is true. Well, compared to the Tangle. Don't worry about it, man. We're going to make our money from it, so don't worry about it. Remember this. You don't need to have, if you're an insurance company, well, you don't need a fucking Tangle to give you 1 million transactions a second. Ethereum will work just fine for you. You know what I mean? So don't worry about, it's going to destroy blockchain. It's not going to destroy blockchain. But it's going to make people think about some stuff. So look, therefore, there's no GUI, and everything has to be done through the terminal. At the moment, Honeycomb OS only contains Hornet version 0.3.0, a lightweight alternative to IOTA's full-node software IRI. All right. So future versions, according to Rodriguez, could also include Ghost Shimmer, Chronicle, NB. Yeah, I don't know about these things. The next step is the standard support of Hornet as a system service, as well as Hornet plugins. All right. So far, Honeycomb OS has only been tested on the Raspberry Pi 3 and 4. However, it can be built for any board supported. Board, sorry. Yes. Can be built for any board supported by Open Embedded. You can search for your board at the machine section of the Embedded Later Index. All right. And then this is Bitcoin consumption. Fuck off. We're not going to talk about that. Look, but that's it. There it is. There's one. Well, this is only one company, so this is what they look like. An embedded board here from this company anyway. The chip is IOTA enabled on it. It's Linux. If you're a Linux guy, you can configure it. And yeah, man, this is real product. There it is. They're rolling out real world product. So, so I thought I'd share that with you. Look, IOTA hodlers. Bye! All right, let's move on. Bye. Now, major Swiss banking firm Julius Baer launches services for cryptocurrencies. See the Swiss? The Swiss are kicking ass. I'm not going to lie to you. Switzerland's not part of the European Union, right? And so it's kind of fucked up in that, I want to hear European companies do what these Swiss guys are doing. Because once you're, when you're part of the European Union, once you're allowed to do something in your country, I've said this before. Like if I'm a German crypto company, well, once I'm registered and licensed and all that in Germany, yeah, well, I'm allowed to do anything across the whole European Union, right? Where Switzerland is an outside nation and their guys are, trying to get in, But I mean, it's still amazing. It's still amazing. And everybody knows about Swiss banking, obviously. So they've got that pedigree about them, Swiss bankster. Everybody understands what a Swiss bankster is about. Straight cash, homie. Yeah. Remember one of my favorite movies about Swiss, or parts I've ever seen about a Swiss bankster, was the movie Wolf of Wall Street, right? When they're talking to the Swiss bankster about moving the money, right? And they're sitting down, and he's like, "Yes, you American shit. I understand what you want to do." And then the DiCaprio character is like, "But are you gonna make me make this money, right?" And they're having that in their heads. It's showing what they're thinking and yet what they're saying to each other. Yes, I know what you want, you motherfucker. Right? The Swiss guy. Everybody knows about Swiss banksters. All right, hold on. Let me get a sip and then we'll do this. Everybody knows about a good Swiss bankster. All right, launches services for cryptocurrencies. Major Swiss private banking and wealth management group. Well, they're a wealth management company, so. It's kind of like a Fidelity of some sorts. Group Julius Baer has launched a digital assets trading and custodianship service. I haven't yelled out a good custodian yell for a while. Custodianship. Via a partnership with regulated crypto specialist SEBA. Julius Baer announced its new digital assets offering on January 21st, the result of its 2018 majority equity stake acquisition and later partnership with crypto startup SEBA Bank AG in February 2019. SEBA is fully licensed. SEBA, which was founded in April 2018 by former UBS banksters, some UBS banksters, was granted a securities dealer and banking license by the Swiss Financial Market Supervisory Authority, known as FINMA, in August 2019. We read that here. They got their regulation. According to Julius Baer's announcement, the first entry into the cryptocurrency industry has been conditional upon SEBA's attaining the regulatory green light. So they wanted to come in, but they had to wait for SEBA. SEBA got it. So here they come. Firm sees increasing demand for crypto services. Obviously, you're not going to build something if you don't see that people want it. That's a little stupid. You know? Though details of the scope of Julius Baer's offering remain scant, and that's the problem. What are you gonna sell? So the story's not going to really tell us any of that. I want to know what all their services are, but they're keeping it under wraps a little. Like I told you, you don't want your enemy, you don't want your competitors to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Before you launch, you want to be, bang, look what I got. You don't want them, finding out what you're doing and then, hey guys, look at what they're doing. Let's get it faster or something. You know what I mean? Like I told you, that's why hedge funds buy OTC. Yeah, George Soros buys OTC. You don't know he's slaughtered you until you're slaughtered. He's already been slaughtering you for 6 months and you didn't even know about it yet. Look, OTC, baby. Got to keep it under wraps. Got to keep it under wraps. You can't let the enemy know what you're doing. You cannot let the enemy know what you're doing. Not in these markets. Oh, no. There's too much money around these parts. Too much money, brothers. Look. So, back to what I was saying. The details of the scope of the offering are scant. I'm not going to lie. We're not going to get to hear about it yet. But don't worry. We're going to keep updated. The firm's announcement indicates it will make use of SEBA's proprietary platform and capabilities. Remember, SEBA is regulated. To meet what it deems to be an increasing demand, Julius Baer will be offering its clients services such as secure digital asset custody. But custody! You ain't got no custody. Well, you don't have a market, boy. Look, they'll be offering them cryptocurrency transaction solutions, as well as consolidated portfolio overviews for both traditional and digital assets. Lovely. The bank will support a select group of major cryptocurrencies, ostensibly chosen on the grounds of their liquidity, their security, and technical robustness. All right? Julius Baer has not disclosed which ones they will be offering yet. Yeah, so we'll find out. We'll find out who they're offering. So, fully regulated market entrance, and this is what I want to get across to you. So we're going to start talking about, brothers. BitMEX, Bittrex, Binance. Yeah, they're not regulated exchanges. Shomari, man, there's all those investment vehicles over there. Why aren't the hedge funds going over there? They're not allowed. Bittrex, BitMEX, and all that fuckery shit, that's like crackhead shit. You're a major hedge fund. You're like BlackRock or just any hedge fund or anybody. Anyway, forget a fund. Just anyone. You're not allowed to use that stuff, right? It's not like the movies. I always tell you guys this. The Wall Street movies, they're always showing you some criminal doing something. So you have this thing in your head that all those guys are criminals. No. The reason they made the movies about those criminals is just because they're idiots who thought they'd get away with it. But that's not how it is. It's regulated, and that's what we want. That's what's necessary so that fully regulated market entrants can get in here. The real hedge fund guys and all those guys can get in here. Remember these. I want you to remember this. These guys, these hedge fund guys and these kind of guys, they're nerds. Yeah, they're like little mathematician guys. It's not like how you see on The Wolf of Wall Street doing all the drugs and the cocaine. And it's not how those people are, man. They're fucking little nerd guys, numbers guys, number crunchers, bean counters, man. Right? And they count the beans and make the billions. right? I want you to get that. Like, don't think, the Hollywood crap. That's not how, like, if I show you, I have friends right here, they work in family offices. Yeah, the most fucking nerdy guys I know, right? But I told you about my buddy, he's an options guy, right? He's got a $500,000 account through his office to trade for them, right? Yeah, the guy's a fucking full nerd, right? He's no Jordan Belker or Wolf of Wall Street guy. That's not how these guys are. Anyway, whatever, man. But let's just get back to this part, though. But the reason I bring up this story, because we're talking about our money now, is this is a fully regulated thing. So, as reported, Sebia was granted its FINMA license, fully regulated, the same day as fellow Swiss asset bank Signum got theirs. So Switzerland gave two fully licensed these guys, fully regulated them, and licensed them on the same day. In December 2019, Sebia expanded its services to institutional clients and accredited investors in 9 countries. Remember, we read that? 9 countries. Buy. To who? Buy. Look. Buy. Look. Buy. Institutions. And accredited investors. You know what an accredited investor is? It's a single person, but he's so rich, you're allowed to do stuff that, guys like me and you, retail guys, we're not allowed. Like a retail guy like me and you here in America, I'm not allowed to join a hedge fund. Neither are you. You have to be accredited to join a hedge fund. Well, how do I become accredited? Yeah, you have to apply to the government to be accredited. You have to prove to the government that you have this much money and you know about this and you know about that. And then they overlook your application. And if they approve you, then you can go to a hedge fund or something. Yeah, you're not allowed, first of all, it's not really that you're not allowed. It's that they don't want hedge funds to be able to fucking grab soccer mom and dad. Because the hedge fund guys do all of it, everything. They're allowed to do anything they want, any asset, anything, anywhere. So you've got to prove that you are smart money. They don't allow dumb money to get into hedge funds. Look. And so America views it as, well, if you've got this much money, well, you must be smart enough because you got it. So here, go in a hedge fund if you want. The bank offers a range of crypto-focused account services, including a Sebia wallet app, e-banking services, and Sebia card facilities, with support for 5 major cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ether, Stellar, Litecoin, and Ethereum Classic. It also provides investors with both crypto-to-crypto and crypto-to-fiat conversion services and offers enterprise accounts for blockchain firms and their families. Oh, employees. Their families. I was like, what the fuck? And their employees. Like Sebia, Signum is eyeing global expansion and has ostensibly entered talks with regulators to seal a banking license in Singapore. Don't worry, I'm going to read to you about Singapore tomorrow. I have one right here. I was going to do that tonight, but I wanted to do the IOTA one instead. But I'll just give you a little teaser right now. Singapore introduces licensing for crypto platforms. Bah! So that's tomorrow's story. Well, I mean, unless we have some crazier stuff that's more important. But we'll get around to that anyway. Don't worry about it. They introduced the legislation. Great. But it's going to take time for people to onboard and do stuff. So it's not time sensitive. All right. In fall of 2019, Cointelegraph reported on remarks by Christian Gadeker Erickson, Julius Baer's chief strategist and head of research and investment solutions, who argued that cryptocurrencies remain at a stage of Darwinian process of selection in which a clear winner remains to be established. Exactly. Like the dot-com bubble, baby. Survival of the fittest, homeboy. Oh, hey. Told you guys when I was a kid, dot-com bubble hit. Shit. Thousands of companies came out. Yeah, survival of the fittest, bitch. Ah, yeah. It seemed innovative one day. Oh, bankrupt the next. I told you, look at pets.com. That's one of the major ones that everybody, talks about. And that's what it is, man. A process of selection, a Darwinian process of selection. Survival of the fittest. No weak hands, baby. You want a battle? You want a war? Well, get the fuck in here and war. And a lot of them get in here and war. When this thing's all over, there's not going to be hardly any of these things left. And that's why I keep emphasizing to you, get stuff that's doing stuff now. Well, they're going to survive the war. They're going to survive the culling. They're going to survive the Darwinian process of selection. Right? Like, I know a lot of you guys are investing in stuff based on the price of it. Yeah, well, the price ain't going to help you if it doesn't survive the process of selection, is it? You're going to have $5,000 in something that could potentially make you money. But if it ain't doing anything, you just got $5,000 sitting doing nothing. Right? All right. So that's how that's how the dot-com bubble, man. Holy shit. Thousands of companies. Thousands. And there's a culling. That was the crash. Culling. When everyone started just saying, like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. When the dot-com bubble first started, no one knew about tech and all this. So every idea just sounded so amazing to everyone because you never heard of anything like that. Like, wow, you can do that, you can do this, you can do, right? And then the tech bubble started in 1992. Yeah, and then by the time 2000 came around, now it was 8 years of, guys, we're going to do this, that. And then, the human mind, society begins to understand, well, what's actually valuable or not. Yeah, and then that's when the culling came, 1999 to 2000. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It was a slaughter, right? That's why it was the dot-com bubble and burst. Because that's when people realize it takes a while, right? A new industry, a new thing. Everyone's mesmerized by what the industry says. But then the realities of what the industry is capable of and also the usefulness of what they want to do begin to be looked at properly, right? Instead of getting, the sunshine up the ass and you're just amazed that, wow, tech. Now you're like, well, what does this really do? And once you get down to the what does this really do part, well, that's when the tech bubble, that's when the slaughter came. That's when the slaughter came, and that's what's going to happen here. A lot of these things are going to, blow up at first and stuff like this. Yeah, and they're going to get crushed once their true feasibility, their true usefulness is obvious, right? You know what I mean? All right, so the Darwinian process of selection. All right, I preached. All right, sorry. Look, actually, I'm not sorry. Why do I keep saying sorry? Actually, that's the best part of the show is when I do that. Look, Gattaker Erickson also said blockchain technology would possibly change the rules of the game in financial service. Of course it will. I don't know about changing rules of the game, but it'll sure upgrade your bank. So look, Swiss Bank, Julius Baer, bye. Regulated and heading on over there into Europe. And that is some good stuff. So look, bang, see what we got here. See, we got some fucksticks like the tweet. All right, we got whole herd of them. Whole herd of them here, so let's get them right here. Let's attack them right here. Alessandro, IOTA for a better world. All right, Alessandro, see you, brother. Bye. Look. Quays. What's he talking about? All my Twitter activities are private and my own. All right. Well, thanks for sharing. Bye. Lazy Lefty. Bye. Rabbit. Oh, these are all new people. What are they? That must have been mentioned in some tweet. I don't know any of these people. Rabbit. Bye. Bernardo IOTA fan. Bye. Don't be a fan. You're an investor. You're not a fan. If it fucks up, got to sell that shit. Don't worry, it won't fuck up, though. Radster, there we go. There's some normal people from Prague. Bye, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. There we go. Chief B. Viso. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Fierce. The Paskiyaki tribe. Bye. Bet him. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Bren C. Spy lady. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bye. Ditko family. Love you guys. See you guys. I like these guys. Bye. Good family. I like that. Stuff like that. Families having fun, investing, making a little money. Look. All right, what do we got? Lee Kwan. Like to reply to your tweet? Entrepreneur. I know karate. All right. Bang. Bitcoin blockchain. All right. Oh, a little meme or a little GIF, whatever these are called. Interesting. He says interesting. What's he saying interesting about? Let's see. VeChain and stuff. All right. Of course it's interesting. It's going to make you rich, buddy. Look. Thank you. All right. What do we got? Ganja. Oh, Jenga. Oh, I like a little ganja. Onshore wind technician. Love new technology. Respect scientists, investors, and developers. Bang. See you, brother. What else we got? Bernardo. Did we do this already? IOTA fan. Bang. You get another one for retweeting. Good job. Keep up the good work. Yes. Retweet everything. Retweet. And put your own comments in so that your own hashtag so it spreads around the world. Let's spread the virus. The CB News virus. Look. Biniam. What's Biniam talking to me about now? Look, CB News. All right, Biniam. What am I looking at? It's what's called a first for Switzerland. A company has been allowed to incorporate for an IPO offering of tokenized shares on a blockchain. Oh, I know, Biniam. You're always finding this good stuff. I know. And that's why I told you guys, eventually you're going to buy tokenized Microsoft shares. We're going to have tokenized Uber shares. It's all going to be tokenized. But the thing is, I'm not sure what I think about that because, in other words, by tokenizing the share, you're really just making a derivative of the share. So you're not actually taking those shares out of the market, right? And so, like I said, it's a derivative, and so derivatives derive their value from the underlying asset. So if I've got a derivative of Microsoft and it's tokenized, so hold on, here's Microsoft share, and then I make a derivative of it in crypto. I cryptoize it or whatever, blockchain it, whatever you want to call it. Well, what is it called right here? It says. Anyways, when you tokenize it, well, this token here derives its value from the real shares of Microsoft. But when you buy this over here, well, it doesn't take shares out of the market, so it doesn't drive price. You're in a derivatives market, so you're really just hoping you're going to make money off of the underlying asset, which, if you want to make money off a Microsoft share, just buy the Microsoft share, right? So we'll see. But they want to tokenize them. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll just see. I don't know. I don't know the fucking future. We'll see. So, bang on that. What do we got? I was mentioning some tweet. Oh, some guy said, what did he say? He mentioned me in something. Where was that? So some guy asked, IOTA community, in your opinion, who are the top 5 community members of 2019 and why? Please reply with your nicknames and tags and blah, blah, and bullshit. So this guy tagged me. He said, only member that I know, I think there's a more important community member than 5. He said, blockchain trainer, hello IOTA, Chris Mueller, Rom, blah, 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 blah. But he said my special ones are Julian Hosp, Julius, and bang! He said CB Newswire, best and funny in the USA. Ain't no funny thing about here, fuckstick. But look, I'm glad you're watching. More like the most killerest, but she'll figure it out one day. IOTA lover. So look, and C4 Chaos, also positive IOTA vibe. So bang! Thanks for that little adding me to your list of favorites. Oh, well, let me bang you there. Look. Oh, we already did that. Well, anyway, you get another one. Bang! All right. Funniest. You find it funny? Better wake up, homeboy. It's a little bit more than that. Transformational Killer B. He finally followed me. Much more than you can see. Transformational Killer B. Luke. Bang! Glad to have you. And Killer B, I added you to the chat room. Yeah. Let's remind everybody about the chat room thing. So look, go to Baer at CB Newswire on Twitter. That's the official Twitter of this channel. And then just tell me if you want to be part of our private chat. And, well, I'll just add you in. Well, chat away. And it's simple. It's not a big deal. Like, just, you can talk about whatever you want in there. It's anything. These guys talk about anything. We talked about Kobe Bryant the other day. It's all sorts of shit. The virus, this coronavirus thing going on. Whatever you want. Just no politics, no religion, and no ignorant bullshit. No, sexist, racist kind of crap like that. Or I'm just going to ban you from that. But as long as you behave yourself, yeah, come on over and talk to everyone. All right, look. What do you got, Steven? What's this guy talking about? Oh, he was what did he love? He loved this thing I talked about. Which coin was? Algorand. All right. Look. Hey, guys, Steven here. I'm a big fan of coffee, mindfulness, and psychology. I love dogs, and I'm into crypto and IoT. Oh, yeah. Great. Bang, Steven. Welcome. Hang around, brother. Hang around. All right, we got follower, new follower. Digidus. Crypto Twitter degenerate. Bitcoin blasphemer. Techno realtor. CEO of Not Your FN Financial Advisor. What, not your fucking financial advisor? That's pretty funny. Bang! See you, guy. All right, that's enough. All right, there's all the usual suspects. There we go. Let's go. Look, Dragon Ball Super. Let everybody see brother. Bang! Look, the best you can ever give someone. All right, well, bang! Dino. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! One of the Netherlands posse. Look, DP. So, brother. Yes. Bang! Look. Sweetie. Yes. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang! Crypto Geek. What up, brother? Bye. Robbie Hardaway. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. D. Lewis L. See you, brother. Bye. All right, that's enough of the bang. Or do we have any other stories? If there's someone's got a story, we'll talk about it. But if not, we're not just going to bang all night. All right, that's enough. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Yes. So look. Yeah, that's how it goes down, brothers. More onboardings, more money. Oh, man, 2020. This is a beautiful thing. All these onboardings, like we're just getting inundated, right? It's an inundation. Like I'm waiting for the tsunami of money, but we're going through a tsunami of onboardings right now. Doesn't it feel like that? I told you I have 2 more fucking Cardano stories right now. It's an inundation, right? Because it's beginning to be real. These guys are starting to actually, remember 2018? We had to guess. Let's guess who we're investing in. 2019 showed a little something. 2020 is solidifying the fucking market. 2020 is showing us who the fuck is staying up in this bitch. That's what it feels like to me. You know what I mean? 2019, all right. Right? Like I said, 2018, we guessed. 2019, we saw who was doing. But 2020 is showing whose stuff is viable going into the future. You know what I mean? You bought your IOTAs in 2018. You bought your VeChain in 2018. All right, a little onboarding, a little this, a little that, a little that. 2019 showed you, look, buy, look, buy. Right? And you bought your Ripples in 2018. You're supposed to get some banks in 2019. That just showed you, oh, no banks. Where are all the banks, darling? Yeah. So now we're seeing the real. Which companies are working and which were just yapping and not being accepted by industry or anything. In 2020, though, it feels a little different even that we started seeing who was doing stuff in 2019, yes. But now, you know, you're seeing the solid now, like the fucking full. Like, hold on, let me talk like an adult here. Hold on. Karen, talk like an adult. Karen Thomas. Bye. Well, Shomari, you talk like an adult. All right, Karen, settle down. All right, so let me talk like an adult. Right? It was a guess. And in 2018 was a guess. 2019, we saw who was actually developing, whose systems actually began to be used by industry. And this year right here, well, like, look at all this IOTA crap. Now they're just fucking straight patenting shit. Just like, look, fuck this. IOTA, I got IoT shit I want to build. Look, let's use this shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're seeing, industry adoption now. Like, it's not these guys are kind of shilling. Wait, let me calm down. Yeah. You're seeing actual, they're not, these crypto guys aren't out here like, hey, use my thing. Now big industry is being like, hey, fuckstick, I heard you got this fucking thing of blockchain. I heard you're some IoT shit, Internet of Things. Look, come over here and chat with me, little crypto man. Chat with me. You see what I'm saying? Crypto man had to go and beg, hey, industry, let me talk to you. Nah, 2020, they're not going begging anymore. Motherfuckers are knocking on the door now. There we go. That's the way I want to say it. You see what I'm saying? 2020, who's getting the knock at the door? Oh, yeah. Who's getting the knock on the door? China said, look, V-Chain, I got this Belt-in Road. Come here, buddy. Let's do this. That company said, look, IOTA, we got IoT devices and shit. We got to patent some shit around you. You mind if we put you in our chips? Knocking at the door. You don't have to shill. They're already coming to you. Oh, yeah. Look, brothers. Fact them. Had the one Department of Homeland Security thing. Yeah, Department of Homeland Security said, hey, that shit we did with you over there was nice. You think you can help us out with this over here? Another contract, right? Who else we got? Who else? Yeah. Right? Motherfuckers are knocking on the door now. They're not out shilling. Now they're just sitting back and bang, collecting customers, man. So collecting onboardings. Right? IOTA, right? Just, yeah. Do you mind if we fucking bang, like I just showed you, embed our shit, embed your thing in our thing. All right, so let's go on. So PricewaterhouseCoopers to commercialize Cardano. That is huge. That is massive marketing. You have PricewaterhouseCoopers behind you, top 4 auditor of the world. Give me a fucking break. Those are the guys that audit Wall Street guys. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Come on, fuck. And that's what I'm talking about. Major onboardings. Tops of their industry. So that's great. And then a new IOTA embedded Linux distro. So like I showed you, I wanted to show you the hardware really is what I wanted you to see what an embedded system looks like. It's just a little motherboard, right? And then what those guys do is they build their blah, 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 blah around it. That's how, all these little devices we have work, right? I'm trying to look for something to show you. All right, like this mouse right here, right? Yeah, well, inside this computer mouse, it's a little motherboard. We're doing the click and the wheel thing here. But inside's a little motherboard with a little chip, right? And that's what those are, what I just showed you. Motherboard with a chip, and then the companies design their design around it. So this mouse is a turtle-shaped mouse with a one wheel, two thing, like, right? You design it around the motherboard, that you're going to use, right? And so that's what those were. I just showed you. All right. And then finally, a major Swiss bank launches crypto storage. Sorry. Services, not storage, services. Yes, storage is part of it. They're offering the custody. I'd like to hear how much insurance they have on that. So that's always a vital key. But yep, they're working with Seba Bank from Switzerland, fully regulated, locked, cocked, and ready to rock. And it looks like they're going to head on over. Looks like they're just going to start getting ruthless all over there in Europe. So But the story, that one thing that sucked about that story was, like I said, it didn't show us what you're gonna do, right? It just said, yeah, we're gonna do something. But like I said, you don't want to tell your enemy what you're up to, right? You don't want to, if I release that I'm gonna do this and this and this and this in 6 months. Well, if my enemy can get it done in 4 months, now he beats me to the punch, right? So you don't tell them, right? You can't say. And so, while that was disappointing in that we're not going to learn every detail of what that rollout is, well, there's a fucking rollout coming, and it's by a regulated bank, and that's good enough. So look, it's Chill and Kill. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Bang, subscribe below, press the bell. You get automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money, love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So look, thank you for having me in your home. Or at work. It seems like I've learned you're all listening to me at work. Great. Fuck that job. Just listen to me, and you won't have to be sitting there listening to me at work anymore. You'll be listening to me from your daggone yacht in a couple of years. Bang. So look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Press that little bell. Watch that flipping movie. And bang, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bang, my name's Shomari Clarke. Always on duty. Over and out.